All over the world, we about to go. Truth is coming out, that's what you need to know. Blacks and Hispanics is the Israelites you need to know. You ain't never gonna hear this from a pastor though. You done ended in the den with some lions. You done ended in the den with some lions. You done ended in the den with some lions. Think you coming in here with your sin, don't even try me on the mission. Telling Israel to repent before your time is up. Every city on the corner in your hood is where you finding us. Casting out imaginations, Christians might not like it, but we raising up an army exceedingly, we are rising up. We all about the mission, we living until the kingdom come. Destroyed for lack of knowledge, so that's what we here to give them. Listen to the people, cause although we have no equal, we out here living so evil and comfortable living feeble. All over the world, we about to go. Truth is coming out this
next article. So this is going into more of what we're trying to wake up our people to come out of. Because always negativity in our community, it was get viewed as our culture, right?
All right.
Read that real quick.
Keke Palmer announces she's pregnant, reveals baby bump during Saturday Night Live debut.
Right. So this sister, our sister, decided you can play the video. Just play the first couple minutes of it. You ain't gotta play the whole thing. That's what the black woman doing.
Keke Palmer is going to be a mom.
Oh my gosh, come on, let's talk about it.
The actress made her Saturday Night Live debut over the weekend, and during her opening monologue, she seemingly attempted to hide the news while wearing a long blazer.
Thank you very much. I'm so excited to be here in New York.
Then, just moments later, Keke made the big reveal and showed off her baby bump.
I'm especially glad to be here, though, because there's some rumors going around. People have been in my comments saying Keke's having a baby, Keke's pregnant, and I want to set the record straight. I am.
Pause.
Disgusting, my brother.
Disgusting. And guess what? She ain't married.
Yep.
She ain't nothing.
Yep.
This is what people promoting out here. And they clapping and cheering for it. This sister pregnant, ain't got no shame, got her chest all hanging out, the shirt and everything. But this, hey, black woman, this is your representation.
Mm-hmm.
This is your representation
it's
right here.
Crazy how with black women they think it's better to promote and to show off through social media that they got a baby before they got a husband.
Yeah,
that's what's
the whole crowd should have said, "Who's the daddy?" Right. Should have been embarrassed like hell, man.
Damn. I don't know yet. I tried to shame her.
Yeah,
it's a damn shame.
That is, but you know what? It go back to me. It go back to slavery. Yeah. Her showcasing that she's pregnant in front of everybody, like that. I hate them pictures where the woman is all half naked and they got the baby out. It's like it ain't right.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't right.
Doing too much.
I have never seen a Chinese woman do that.
Right.
Arab,
only black woman.
Like I'm not, you know what I'm saying? You may have one token trailer park Edomite, if that.
Yep.
But it be us that make a spectacle out of themselves. And like I said, when I seen this, I'm like, damn, you know, everybody, our people feel to realize you're promoting premarital sex.
Yep.
And then when the sister ended up pregnant in the crib, we always wondering, wow, how did this happen? Where'd you learn that from?
No way, boy.
Damn. That's what they pushing. Yeah. That is what they pushing. Like you say, I don't even know that she even known to have a partner right now.
No one knew. That's why she was saying, I'm going to address the rumors because we know you ain't married. So how you have a baby?
No boyfriend.
Somebody hit her up. Hit her up.
And Keke Palmer ain't an average. These are the top line of black women.
Right.
Yeah.
They can't even do it right. Can't find a man to put a ring on it.
It's a damn shame.
But they do that for a reason. That's what they want. That's why our sisters grow up with the mindset of, I'm going to get a degree and I'm going to have a child and I'm going to save the world. It's like, what about marriage?
Right.
Oh, I wasn't going to get married. What? Well, how you going to have a child? I'm just going to let somebody knock me up.
Cap, she ain't gonna know who the baby is until you get by 5.
Right.
Damn.
Wow.
Hey, read the scripture. He gave you the alley-oop at the rim that you could just dunk it on home. After this call.
Hey, Shalom, caller. What's your name? Question, comment. Where you calling from?
Hey, Shalom. Most I encourage you, man.
Brother Joe.
Brother Joe. Out of Jackson, Mississippi. What it do?
Yes, sir. The way she just bust her jacket open, like that shit was, I don't know. That's crazy. So what the hell wrong with these people, man?
We don't know, man. We don't know, Joe. That's why we got to put them on the show so our people can see the lower state we at, man.
She just busted open like.
Yeah,
all right.
You don't know what to even say about that. I feel you.
Yeah.
sir. Hey, Joe.
Hey,
Huh?
I hope y'all doing all right.
Yes, sir. We doing good. Before we let you go, what's the #1 radio show?
Bring it out.
Oh, Lionz Den for sure.
Hey,
That's
right.
For sure. Right. You just bust open.
All right, Joe. We'll see you next week, Joe.
Lord's will.
Lord's will. Shalom.
Hey, grab Sirach 42 real quick. Sirach 42. Could read verse 10 11. Most High Christ bless. Sirach 42, verse 10 11. And you know it's funny because every time we go on the street and teach, they be like, where the women at? Where the women at? Right?
Yep.
But for the sisters, you come in here, you see some righteous examples of what to do.
All right. Hey, shalom, caller. What's your name? Question or comment? Where you calling from?
My name is Stella. I'm calling from Palmdale, California.
Okay.
And my question is like, what is considered a marriage? What constitutes a marriage?
Great question, my sister.
That's right. Question on topic.
Who want to dive into that real quick? You want to dive into that, officer?
On topic.
So why he get these scriptures lined up, sis? My question to you to come back there: what is marriage to you, sis? What constitutes marriage to you?
Well, a commitment to between a man and a woman, just one person, and you take a vow.
Okay, a vow. Now, what do you mean by that vow? Is that a text message?
I'm sorry?
Is that a text message?
No, it's not a text message. It's like when you committed to when you take a vow before I want to say an audience, so to speak, and you know, we're witness and saying I'm going to be with this person before God. Okay. You know, it's a commitment before God to say, hey, I'm going to be with this person and only this person forever, to death do us part. Right. I don't want to use those type of words. I'm new in the truth, so.
No, sis, I'm glad you asked this question because a lot of sisters are coming into this truth now, and there's a lot of wicked ass men out here that are going to lead them astray, sis. They're going to tell you, hey, nah, all we got to do is have sex and we married.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
But guess what? That ain't in the Bible. That ain't in the Bible. Go ahead, Yaziel.
Hey, let's start off first and foremost. Something that we don't do in the black community, we don't get to know each other before sex.
Right.
That's the first and foremost, right? Get Sirach 6 and 7.
The book of Sirach.
Let's deal with it quick, so don't take the whole show.
Let me write down the scripture.
3 scriptures. We're going to hit it for you.
This is Ecclesiasticus.
Okay, I'm sorry. You said Sirach?
Yes, ma'am.
I have an apocrypha.
Okay, I'll praise. Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, chapter 6, verse 7. If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him.
That's what we do in our community. We look at looks first and don't get to know the individual, whether they God-fearing, if they believe what you believe in, they trust that they're an Israelite, they keeping the commandments and the faith of God. And let me ask you a question real quick. You part of I.U.I.C?
No, I'm learning, but I watch all the time. I'm learning.
Well, here's the thing. You want to go on the website, IsraelUnite.org, and type in your address and find the closest school to you and communicate with them, because this is how you're going to get built up to know what to look out for in proving said brother. Are you married?
He says we are, but we haven't taken that.
All right, let's get right into it.
Let's go to that paperwork. Come on, now.
Give me Sirach 42 and 7 real quick, and then give me that in Exodus 22. Read that. Sirach 42. Sis, you got to have paperwork. If you ain't got no paperwork, y'all ain't married. Read that.
Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus, chapter 42, verse 7.
I mean, not that. Tobit 7 and 14. I'm sorry. Tobit. So, sis, you got to have paperwork. You got to have paperwork. In today's terminology, that's a marriage certificate. Read that.
Tobit 7 and 14, and called Edna his wife, and took paper and did write an instrument of covenants.
Hey, what?
An instrument of covenants.
What's that instrument of covenants today, sis?
Get out.
Sister, you wrong. What's an instrument of covenant today?
The marriage license.
The marriage certificate. Guess what? Because if God forbid the man that you with, he dies, guess what? You saying that we live together and all that don't mean nothing. When DMX died, his wife got nothing. When Nipsey Hussle died, his girlfriend got nothing. Everything's going to go to the family. If you don't have no legal binding documents, you just another woman on the side that's trying to claim money or trying to claim riches or trying to claim anything. If you ain't got no papers, it don't exist. Now, now give me Sirach 42 and 7.
Good. So you agree?
Right. I totally agree with you. I feel the same exact way.
Read that, Sirach 42 and 7.
Sirach chapter 42, verse 7. Deliver all things in number and weight, and put in all writing, that thou givest out or receivest in.
So you got to put it on paper in writing, which is the marriage certificate. Y'all need to live together. It ain't no I'm living at my homeboy house, she living at her grandma's house. No, y'all need to live together. Y'all got to be together. All right. He need to be working and taking care of you, and both y'all working together. It don't matter, but he should be doing that. All right. So that's what constitutes the marriage. Obviously, paperwork, then consummating the marriage with sex. But paperwork is the final straw. You understand that, sis?
Yes, I completely understand that. And
praises.
Right. Yes, I completely understand. And thank you so much. All praises to the Most High for bringing out scriptures on that with me, because we're talking and saying, hey, this is always, it's the American way. You can't go by that. So I really appreciate you bringing out scriptures and bringing it forth.
Hey,
I have a clear understanding now.
And I got to bring this out, sis, so you can be able to defend. Go to Romans 13 real quick. Because what they're going to say is that's American tradition. Yep. That's American philosophy. Okay. Tell him to tell that to the white man when they ask for his taxes. Tell that to tell the white man. Don't give him his tax return this year, because that's white man philosophy. All right? Ain't nobody said that. Ain't nobody said that's white man philosophy when they got their COVID check. Nobody said that. Thanks. But when it's time for you to apply it within God's laws and commandments, now, we ain't got to do that.
Right.
Read that.
All praises.
13 and 1, Cap? Yes, sir. Romans 13 and 1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers.
Let all souls be subject unto the higher powers. Because guess what? At one time, we were the governing people.
Right.
But now, because we broke God's laws, now we are under our oppressors, which goes back to Baruch 3 and 8, which is subject to payments. All right? So that's where you can go, sis, if he say we ain't got to do that because it's American philosophy. All right, sis, shalom. Hang up that call. Is the other call on, too? Caller, you on?
Well, they clicked over.
Hang him up. He'll call back.
That was my so-called husband.
Oh, yeah. I know he was killing his head.
Dang. She said,
get off the phone with them dudes, with them Bible guys.
Dang.
Hey, we here to help him, too. We here for him. That's our problem.
Hey, yes, sir. This the husband?
Yeah, I am the husband. Ain't no such thing as so-called husband, brother.
Yes. Okay, so you got
all right.
You're going to make it official then, right?
So now you know there's three sides to every story, right?
Okay, you're going to hear it. Yeah. That's a scripture too now. So we got to hear both sides of the matter.
I want y'all to tell me what are the three sides. What are the three sides?
It ain't no three sides. It's two sides. It says two.
No.
It says two shall become
sides.
One.
So what are the two sides then?
In a marriage, you got a man and you got a woman. That's what I'm. Now I don't know what you're talking about.
So now, since you don't know, let me tell you then. Since you don't know, I'm gonna tell you.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Okay, so this is her side, my side, and the truth side.
Okay,
those are the three sides. So y'all should know that already.
That ain't the scripture.
That ain't the scripture. So let's hear what you got to say.
So then you give me a scripture about the two sides then.
Yeah. That's what I just read. When you in the truth, if both y'all in the truth, which y'all should be, it's only two sides. There's a godly man and a godly woman. If you don't have that, then yeah, you do have three sides. That means you still only got two sides.
No, listen to words come out your own mouth.
Okay.
What is your story? What is your story? What is your story?
Repeat what you said. Slowly listen to what you say.
What is your story?
What you say.
Hold on.
Because you're trying to get away from you not married.
Hold on.
Repeat what you just said and listen to what you said, brother.
This brother ain't married.
Hold on. So this is my question. We can play back what I just said. It don't matter to me.
No. You just said it.
Hold on.
You don't got to repeat it out your own mouth, brother. You said it.
Hold on, brother.
Brother, you ain't the husband.
This is all I want to ask you. Or do you have a marriage certificate with the woman that you're laying with?
No. You answer my question.
That's where it started the conversation.
That's a nope.
When we were talking to your girlfriend, she wanted to get married with papers.
Do you have paperwork with your significant other? That's all I'm asking.
No. I didn't hear it because you playing a game show music. I didn't hear what the hell you said.
Okay. Do you have paperwork?
Stop playing the game show music, brother. Okay.
Do you have paperwork?
So now, man to man. Let's
playing no game show music.
Hang it up.
You got paperwork? Brother ain't have it.
The brother wouldn't let me speak. All I asked him was, do you have paperwork with your significant other? You ain't got to call back in and answer to me. You can answer that with your significant other. And if you don't, then you need to make an honest woman out of the woman that you're laying with. Right. Because guess what? You got paperwork on your car. Right. It's called a title. Right. You got paperwork on your house. It's called a deed. Right. You got paperwork on your bank account. Right. But how the most significant and most honorable thing on the face of the earth, which is a wife, you ain't got paperwork on her. Think about that for a second. And if you say what, and guess what? If you say that's the white man's flag, all right, well then burn your deed to your house, burn your title to your car, burn your college degree, a high school diploma, burn your birth certificate, burn all that, because that's the white man doctrine. Right. Yeah. It's only when it comes to marriage, and now y'all got a problem with paperwork. Excuses. So.
Brother had 3 sides to nothing.
Right.
Come on with that foolery.
Have you seen that Exodus?
Yeah. Give me that Exodus real quick, sir.
Exodus 22:16.
Exodus 22:16. Read.
And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed and lie with her, he shall surely endow her to be his wife.
If you lie down with a woman, you shall surely endow her to be his wife. Meaning what? Y'all not married yet. Right. There's still more steps that you got to finish the deal, my brother. That's all we saying. We don't hate you. We ain't your enemy. Guess what? I didn't have papers with my wife when I first came into the truth. I had to, all right, damn, we got to get married. Right. All right, cool. We got to go down to the courthouse and get married. It ain't that big of a deal, bro. If you're a righteous man, you ain't trying to sleep with no other woman, I would imagine. She came into the truth. Just put the papers on her.
It's a big deal to brothers that don't want to get married. That's a big old deal.
All right. You ain't got to be worried, brother. Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
All right. He calling back.
All right. Hey, shalom, caller. What's your name? Question or comment? Where you calling from? What you said? Okay. All right, let's get into it. What we got next?
Right, so pull up the next this video. So now this is actually going to segue into this because this is one of the problems why Black and Hispanic people don't honor marriage, don't have no understanding of the scriptures because they pastors is doing everything but teaching them the Bible correctly. Play this.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on I.U.I.C. TV. That's right, I said on I.U.I.C. TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Play this.
Why do you talk so much? I'm looking for people that smell like weeds. No, really. New Birth is the largest land-owning Black church in America. Wow. And so my position to my deacons is, why aren't we not raising cannabis? I'll be able to bring in Black males. Wow. They're able to do it legally. I'm teaching them farming. Oh, my God. I'm helping them to enhance the ecosystem. This is the kind of conversation. So if the guy, Black boy in Bankhead said, they growing weed at the church? Where do I join? Yes. I don't need no pamphlet for him.
She's agreeing with that?
That smell like weed.
Talk about a dumb bird.
This sound like the refurbished version talking about something. I'm looking for the brothers that's in the club. Yeah. Right. Like that's what this sound like. Yeah. I'm not looking for the righteous brothers. Nope. Right. I'm looking for the brother that's still smoking weed.
He looking for the gimmicks.
Right.
Looking for the gimmicks.
This is crazy.
And he was even talking about the full interview. He was talking about some he gonna provide a safe environment for them to do it. He's talking about them even doing it in the church.
Sounds like cabbage talk. I heard somebody else say that.
Damn. Wow.
About needles.
Sound like a business.
Dumb brother.
Yeah,
stupid brother.
So now,
hey, but what I wanted y'all to see, what he said, we the largest land owning black church, y'all.
And doing nothing with it.
Doing nothing. This what y'all don't understand. This is why Bishop sent us to blitz all of these churches out here, man.
Sir.
They got the land, they got the money, they got the infrastructure, and they ain't doing a damn thing with it.
Nope. His bright idea is to grow weed. That's your
Right.
bright idea with your land. It's to grow weed.
Right. Where's your schools?
Get customers.
Where's your hospitals?
What's that brother that punked him that one time on the street? Wasn't that him? And when he came to the community?
Yep, blasted him. That's
that brother
exactly
need to go there and
why.
smack you in the face.
I got a script to back you up, Cap. If I could.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable.
Wisdom of Solomon 16 and 12.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "For it was neither herb nor mollifying plaster that restored them to health,
Right.
but thy word, O Lord, which healeth all
You
things."
see that? The word is the only thing that's going to heal us. Weed ain't going to heal the communities. Making billions of dollars off of weed ain't going to help the problems that we have.
Right.
I don't know if you know or not, Mr. Jamal Bryant, but 9 times out of 10, the people that smoking weed, they're doing it because they have an anxiety, they stress, so on and so forth. And they're trying to use these substances to supplement that, to make it go away.
That goes back to the medicine and side effects mentioned earlier. Cap.
There you go.
Sir.
Instead, you should be teaching them the Bible.
Right.
So they can have the medicine that they truly need, like the soldiers just brought out, which is the word of God.
That's right.
But when you don't know the Bible, when you don't think it has any power, you don't even know how to use it. Now you want to go to medical weed,
Right.
medicinal.
Medicinal
Yeah,
candles.
we can get that scripture in Jeremiah, wise to do evil, that you read earlier.
Yep.
Because, yeah, that was crazy. I'm like, this dude said he got land. And the evil behind it is he said, I'm going to teach them how to farm.
Mm-hmm.
Not farm vegetable. We just had a famine in 2020. Well, we still got a famine going on.
Right.
And this dude talking about growing cannabis.
Yep.
Growing cannabis.
That's right.
You got that?
Sir.
Go ahead.
Jeremiah 9 and 21.
4 and 20.
Nah, 4.
4, excuse me.
22.
Sir. 4 and 22. I got you. Reads, "For my people is foolish."
They're what?
My people is foolish.
Our pastors, our leaders is foolish. Jamal Bryant is foolish. Read.
They have not known me.
Uh-huh.
They are Sodom's children.
Read.
And they have none understanding.
Come on.
They are wise to do evil.
Read.
But to do good, they have no knowledge.
Right. To do good, they have no knowledge. You know how many jobs he can employ them black men to take care of their families with by learning how to farm? You got to go to certain colleges like UF. I know they got a program, horticulture. That's what that's going into. And this dude wants them to sit up here and farm cannabis. But we already know why he want to do that, because he's trying to make money.
Right.
That's what it's about.
Mhm.
Right.
This dude realized medical marijuana is exploding, and he's trying to cash in off of it rather than teaching brothers how to farm, how to take care of their family, how to cultivate the land. And keep in mind, y'all know how he got that land, right? All that tithe.
Yes.
All that good tithe.
Right.
All that
Hey,
good time.
Bishop brought it out.
Everybody check.
Bishop brought it out. These churches are landfills for drug dealers and laundering money.
Yeah, that's
They
right.
do it through the Christian church. You think a pastor like that ain't gonna think nothing wrong with it?
Right.
Hell no. All right. How much you need to give me? $20 million? Okay, I'll take $1 million and the rest I'll give it back to you.
Right.
He ain't gonna care about none of that. I'm telling y'all, man. Go ahead. What scripture you had, officer? Because I'm finna go somewhere else when you get done.
Oh, Sirach 7:26.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Hast thou a wife after thy mind? Forsake her not, but give not thyself over to a light woman. That dumb bird sitting there agreeing. That's a light woman right there.
Right.
Agreeing with him. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, come on, man.
Bro, what are you
Hey,
doing?
she want a new Birkin bag.
Go to Isaiah 56.
Consider yourself blitzed. Jamal Bryant, man.
Yeah. We about to blitz
That's
you.
enough is
Blitz
enough with your
church
stupidity.
and your land. We gonna figure
Right.
out what name you got your land on. We coming up.
Yeah.
We coming to blitz. We're gonna keep tabernacles out there. Read that, man.
Watchmen are blind.
His watchman is what?
Are blind.
This man is blind. If you can't see that there's something wrong with what you're trying to do, something wrong with you. Read.
They are all ignorant.
They are what?
They're all ignorant.
They are all ignorant. Read.
They are all dumb dogs.
They are all dumb dogs. Read.
They cannot bark.
They can't bark.
Sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Lying down. Loving to slumber.
Read.
Yea, they are greedy dogs.
That's the key part I wanted. You got land, you got money, you got structure. You don't want to build a school? You don't want to build a college? You don't want to build a university to teach men and women how to marry one another?
Right.
to raise up men to go teach the word of God. You don't want to do that? Read.
Which can never have enough.
Which can what?
Never have enough.
They can never have enough. He looking at the business plan that the white man don't put together for him. Look, if you can open up a few of these buildings, your returns on your profits will be over 4,000% each month. Over 20 years, you'll make over this amount of money. He like, huh? Let's get it open.
Yeah.
Right. We going to the church. We need all you drug dealers.
Right.
Hey.
We putting cases on all you niggas. Read.
And they are shepherds that cannot understand.
They are what?
They are shepherds that cannot understand.
They are shepherds that cannot understand. That is what we're seeing right now. Micah 3:11. Yep. Micah chapter 3 and verse 11. We always knew the prosperity gospel was trash, but now all these things come out week by week, month after month. If y'all can't see it with your own eyes, something wrong. If you still going to the church and you waiting on and your pastor's still saying, I see 5 people with $500 tonight. Yes, I see it. I see it. And then after 20 minutes, nobody come, okay, I'm seeing 10 people to give $100 tonight. If your pastor's still doing that and you believe it, you dumb.
Right.
What that sound bite you got? You dumb. What I forgot. Y'all got one of them sound bites.
You need to be broke.
You need to be broke. Read that, Micah 3:11.
Micah chapter 3, verse 11. The heads thereof judge for reward.
They judge for reward. Read.
And the priests thereof teach for hire.
What do?
They teach for hire.
Read.
And the prophets thereof divine for
they
money.
They divine for money. That is their focus. That is their mindset. They don't come together thinking about, hey, man, how can we bring, let's see the KPI on how we can bring 100,000 more people into the body. No, they worrying about how much money they can make. That's the difference in the mindset between our leaders and this black Christian church.
Right.
Read.
Yet will they lean upon the Lord and say, is not the Lord among us?
Right.
None evil can come upon us.
You see that? Yet they say, it's not the Lord amongst us. Can't you see all the money we make? All the land we got? Ain't nothing wrong with a little weed. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right.
God's made.
That man won fields of weed.
Right.
This guy's retarded.
Man, he want to be looking like, what's the name of that show? Where they laundering the money?
Ozark.
He want to bring the Ozarks to the A.
Right.
Damn.
That's what Jamal Bryant trying to do.
Damn.
Meanwhile, he funds the local football team. Nothing in the environment has changed,
Right.
and we got another case like the brother that was 13.
Right.
Damn.
All praise. Heavy point. What we got next?
So now we're going to show you the spirit of Jamal Bryant real quick before we move on. Because, again, art does imitate life. Good.
Shut up, man. Here come the pastor.
For what? Probably smoke bud too.
How you doing, brother Craig? How you doing?
Right.
I'm all right. Well, I see. But yeah, Sister Jones in? Nope. Neither's brother Jones. They both at work.
Well, your ass need to be niggle.
It's the Christian pastor.
Excuse me, brother. What we call drugs is 74th Street Baptist Church. We call us sin.
Well, around here, between Normandy and Weston, we call this here a little twin.
Wow.
Nigga.
I want you to give me a little bit for my cataract.
You didn't put in on this, man.
Better get a receipt, my brother. Look.
Oh, you missed the best. Oh, they weren't about
That's what he was going straight to.
Yeah, at the end of it, what you call Chris Tucker was like, see, I told you, we bring out the sin. That's what he said. I think it was funny. That's the spirit of Jamal Bryant right there, man. Repent, man. Repent.
What is the nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong